If you're shopping around the $1 million mark in Camas and you're looking for a home with space, comfort, and standout updates, this one deserves a closer look. We're at 19912 Southeast 7th Way in Westridge Place, and for $1,009,000, you're getting 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 3,381 square feet, a 3-car garage, a newly landscaped backyard, and a kitchen that received a substantial update at the end of 2025. This home combines generous living space with practical features, thoughtful updates, and comfortable neighborhood setting. If you like home tours where I break down how the house works, what I like, and what makes it stand out, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And since this is my newest listing, if you want to see it in person, you can always call or text me directly at 971-285-2002, or you can email me at steven@diverserg.com. All right, let's go and check out this beautiful home. Before we go inside, one of the first things you'll notice is the setting. This home is located in Westridge Place, with established streets, mature surroundings, and a neighborhood that feels settled and comfortable. The lot is roughly 8,300 square feet, giving you meaningful outdoor space without creating a property that's difficult to maintain. And also, having a 3-car garage adds a lot of flexibility, whether you need room for multiple vehicles, bikes, hobbies, tools, or seasonal storage. Walking inside, one of the first things you'll notice is the hardwood flooring. And there's a detail here you don't see very often. There are tile inlays built directly into the hardwood. They add character to the entry and give the home a distinctive design element right from the moment you walk through the door. It's a thoughtful detail that helps set this home apart from properties with more predictable finishes. The front window coverings have also been updated. They may not be the most dramatic feature in this home, but it adds to the finished feel of the front living spaces, and it means these details are already in place for the next owner. When you're touring a home, it's worth paying attention to the smaller improvements as well as the major renovations. They contribute to how comfortable and complete the home feels day to day. The kitchen is where the current owners put a lot of their most recent investment. In December of 2025, they replaced essentially the entire appliance package, including the refrigerator, microwave, oven, dishwasher, stove, and hood vent. They also added a beverage cooler, updated the cabinet hardware, and replaced the countertops with this quartz waterfall countertop. For me, the countertop is what makes the biggest visual difference. The waterfall edge gives the kitchen a more contemporary look and creates a strong focal point without taking away from the existing cabinetry. The main living area gives you the scale you'd expect from a home this size without feeling disconnected from the kitchen. There's room to create distinct seating and gathering areas while still keeping the overall space connected. If you're looking for a home with room to spread out, host guests, and accommodate everyday life comfortably, this floor plan gives you plenty to work with. One of the things I like the most about this home is the kitchen. You have a recently replaced appliance package, a quartz waterfall countertop, updated cabinet hardware, and a beverage cooler, all while keeping the kitchen connected to the main living area. That gives you a space that feels polished and functional without losing any of the overall character of the home. And because the kitchen is such an important part of everyday life, these are updates that you'll appreciate whether you're cooking for your family, entertaining your guests, or you're simply gathering at the end of the day. The backyard is one of the highlights of the property. The backyard has been newly landscaped, giving the outdoor space a fresh, polished feel while also still benefiting from privacy and character of the surrounding neighborhood. You also have a fully fenced yard, mature landscaping, and an existing sprinkler system to help maintain the outdoor space. For someone who wants usable outdoor space without taking on a massive acreage property, this strikes a very comfortable balance. There's room for outdoor seating, play space, gardening, entertaining, or simply just enjoying the privacy of your own backyard. What would you do with this backyard? Would you create an outdoor dining space, add a fire pit, build out a garden, or keep it open for everyday use? Let me know below, because this is the kind of space that can work in a lot of different ways. here's a feature that adds practical convenience. It's a built-in central vacuum system. It's not something that necessarily stands out in listing photos. It becomes especially useful in a home with more than 3,300 square feet. You don't have to carry a full-size vacuum from one part of the house to the other, which makes regular cleaning a little bit easier. It's a small feature, but it's a very practical one. As I mentioned earlier, there are 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms in total. The bedroom layout gives you flexibility for family, guests, a home office, or additional personal space. The most important thing to look beyond the bedroom count and to pay attention to is how the bedrooms and bathrooms are actually distributed throughout the house. The primary suite is generously sized and gives you a true separation between the sleeping area and the bathroom. The primary bath has a 5-piece layout, including dual vanities, a soaking tub, and a separate shower. It's a comfortable, spacious suite with room to create a relaxing retreat and personalize the space to fit your style. So who do I think this home makes the most sense for? It's a strong option for someone shopping around the $1 million range in Camas who wants more than 3,000 square feet, has 4 bedrooms, a 3-car garage, a newly landscaped backyard, and a comfortable neighborhood setting. It's also worth looking at if you're relocating from a more expensive market and your priority is getting more usable home and outdoor space for your money. The recent kitchen updates, spacious floor plan, primary suite, central vacuum system, and outdoor space give you a lot to appreciate throughout the property. I would love to show you this home and see if it's the right fit for you. So that was 19912 Southeast 7th Way here in Westridge Place. We're listing this home at $1,009,000. With this home, you're going to get 3,381 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a 3-car garage, a newly landscaped backyard, and a kitchen with beautiful updates that were completed just recently. You also have hardwood floors with custom tile inlays, a spacious primary suite, a 5-piece primary bath, an open kitchen and living area, and a built-in central vacuum system. If you're looking around the $1 million price point and you value space, thoughtful updates, and a comfortable Camas neighborhood, this is one I definitely put on your list. If you think this is something you'd like to see in person, this is my listing, so you can always call or text me directly at 971-285-2002, or you can email me at steven@diverserg.com. And if you're still trying to figure out whether living on the Washington side of Portland Metro makes sense for you, I'd watch my Portland versus Vancouver video next, because I break down some of the bigger differences buyers should think about when choosing one side of the river or the other. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next home tour.